We just arrived at Mobara Circuit, which is a little track right outside of Tokyo, to attend the most exciting GT86 and GR86 event in all of Japan. I'm so excited to be here today. The GT86 and GR86 are the future of drifting, and by the end of today's video, I think you will understand why. Let's go down the line and check out all of the pro cars that are going to be driving today, watch them rip on the track, and then walk the pits together to see how the average Japanese GT86 and BRZ drift enthusiast likes to style their car. Starting out strong with one of my favorite cars out here today, the red hot GP Sports GT86 that they had on display at this year's Tokyo Auto Salon. It's a really versatile kit and kind of sits in between the drift and time attack, or circuit styling, which is great because you can really take it in any direction depending on what you want to do with your car. I love this color on this TEs, dude.
Yeah.
So
what
crispy.
Do you even call this color?
Crispy silver, bro.
Really?
Nah. This is Marko. He's a good friend of mine and has a couple of businesses in the Tokyo area, and he was actually my chauffeur for today's event, so thank you, Marko. Next up, we have Garage Clear. Garage Clear was one of the first companies to start making custom cut knuckles and just various drift pieces to give your car more angle for the GT86 and BRZ in Japan, so they're very well known in the scene over here for that. Here is the blue car that they brought out to today's event. It just so happens to be another GP Sports body kit equipped car like the red one we just looked at. Same thing, but what I especially like about Garage Clear's car is the fact that they incorporated that TRD bumper cover on the rear, because GP Sports doesn't actually make anything for the rear of the car, which is a shame, but this TRD bumper cover kind of brings the whole kit together and looks really nice. Marko, what do you think about this car?
I like it. I like the overall styling. For me, the only problem with all these wide body kits, you see this flat part?
Yeah,
I hate that.
This part goes very well with this part though, because it's kind of flat right here. So it works with this kit, but...
For me, if you're going to have that flat part, it has to be as small as on the Rocket Bunny kit, and that's it.
I see. It looks, yeah, I guess they made it smaller.
I don't like
right
the big part. Because think about it, when you look at all the old cars like Sylvias and stuff like that, stock fenders are all almost pretty much
round
and roll. Because you have like this flat part, sudden camber, right? When you have round fenders, it's all kind of like flowing downwards. Pretty
clean silver BRZ with the Voltex GT wing on the rear. And after that, we have one of the Grady cars with that very pretty tri-color livery on a set of TEs, and once again, a Voltex GT wing on the trunk. One neck wing on the trunk. God, I love how that little blue chrome just glistens against that white paint. Looks so nice. B-Star car is set up pretty well with some TRD aero, work wheels, and a very loud C-West wing. My favorite thing on this orange car had to be these fender garnishes made by a not super well-known company called Pro Composite. I can't believe these have stayed under the radar for this long because they are awesome. I will definitely be running them on my next car. And come to think about it, I feel like they'd work really well with that GP Sports kit we saw earlier. And this car was set up with some pretty interesting fitment. It's definitely not my style, but hey, I love to see all the variety at this show today. Pure classiness with this simply styled Vertex car. I love this lip kit. Sitting on some weds. Really good car, and it's gonna rip for us on the track here in a second. By far the most recognizable car here, Naoki Nakamura's Velino GR86. This thing is aggressive. Y'all already know who this is. I don't think I need to explain. He's one of the most famous drifters in the world, and he's by far one of the most exciting drivers we're gonna see drift today, so I'm excited. Love the red chrome on this one. It's funny, a lot of the pro cars here are actually running these Valenti headlights, even though they've been discontinued for quite a while now. I love them. I wish they'd bring them back. Even the cars that are sponsored by Valenti, like this one right here, are running their old headlights. Next up, we got the Toyo Tires car with the Pandem kit. This thing is all business, but this right here, this is how you do it. Taking the extra time to mold on those wide body fenders is everything, man. And what better to pair up with this clean bodywork than a set of 19-inch work wheels. Woo, baby, these are nice. This thing is just perfect. How is it, Marko?
It's so good. So fucking mental.
Hey guys, if you're enjoying today's video and want to support your boy, go head on over to nrstyle.com and pick yourself up a sticker, guaranteed to add some style to your build. Thank you, boys. Holy shit! Mr. Nakamura was on that car's ass. They're just having fun. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Yeah, this man drives. Alright, let's move on to our third angle in the Mobara Grandstand. Get some exciting shots of the cars going around the main corner, and then we can go check out the enthusiast cars in the pits. Giri giri, that's a Japanese word, basically just means you're getting really close to something, whether that's another car, the edge of the track, the wall, or just kind of a close call. Here we got a couple of cars with some Blitz Aero, very popular front bumper. We are now moving on to the enthusiast section of today's special, where we're going to be going over the non-professional cars. So basically, you guys, if you lived in Japan, or maybe some of you guys are pro drivers, I don't know, definitely not. It's really interesting to see what they do to their cars over here. Who knows, maybe you guys will find something that you like and want to incorporate into your own build. Most of these cars in this part of the pit are actually scheduled to go out after the pro session that's going on right now. A lot of them will be drifting, but I think some of them will actually be doing a regular time attack session as well. I think some of you guys will recognize this car from the internet because he was one of the first dudes to try to make a drift, you know, kind of bell-bottom style kit for the car before the Urus and Origin kit dropped. Oh man, this is such a cool car. You can tell this guy put a lot of love into it. That lip looks very familiar, and man, those fenders are sick. But my favorite part of this car, you guys are probably gonna laugh at me because there's a lot of cool stuff on it, and this is something that's kind of minor, but I love the fact that he took the extra time to paint the little matte black plastic pieces that line the car, like this little garnish right here and the black part on the front bumper. A sparkly black, just looks so good. The matte black plastic pieces around these cars have always kind of been a weak point for me. I just think they look kind of cheap, to be honest. That's why I love the black car, because it kind of hides these pieces very well. But this just takes it up to another level. Really cool idea and executed very well. Alright, let's leave the pits and head over to the car show, which is being held down below at another track, you know, right on the other side of this main track. This facility is called Mobara Twin Circuit for a reason, because there's a big track and then this small one that they usually use for like motorcycle races and other stuff. Yeah, this is perfect. This is beautiful. Oh yeah, there were a couple of company booths down here as well. This is the HPI booth. They seemed very happy to see how excited I was to see their car. I mean, this thing is just amazing. Very nice guys at HPI. They kept it very simple and clean with the paint matched Modelista lip kit, craft square mirrors that you see on a lot of time attack and circuit cars, and some of my favorite wheels of all time, the Work ZR10s. I definitely want to pick up a set one of these days. As you can see, along with a couple of other goodies, they've got the FA20 on this car equipped with their turbo kit. Marko and I were pretty fascinated with all the clear bits that they had in the engine bay, like that little cover on the fuse box.
Yeah, they even went, I was gonna say, they even got these things cleared right here. I wonder.
That's so cool.
I was thinking of why do they even have covers to begin with, to be honest with you? I mean, the obvious answer is obvious, but
it just kind of brought us back to like the 90s or something. Clear N64 or like a clear Game Boy Color. Yes, this is one of my other hobbies. Little hint of lime green on the seatbelts was kind of unexpected, but I think the contrast with the rest of the somewhat tame styling on the car was pretty damn cool. My only complaint to this otherwise perfect build would be a different wing setup, because that little Tom's strip thing they have on the trunk just looks kind of funny to me. Overall, absolutely love this car. I really like these right here.
eyelines?
Yeah.
Did you see the ones on my car?
Huh?
Did you see the ones on my car?
Oh yeah, I like those too.
I just think they need eyelines.
Oh, I love these wheels. So shiny. Alright, so pretty cool Origin showed up here, and they've got a little booth set up. It looks like they've got some sort of a lottery that if you pay like $5, You get to draw a ball out of this machine over here, and then you could win a piece of arrow. All right, so we're gonna do the 500 yen lottery here at the Origin booth. See if I can win another Origin kit.
True that. You have to mix it the other way, yeah. There you go. Sticker, baby. I guess we're both losers today.
This car kind of reminded me a bit of the HPI car in terms of styling. I like the subtle over fenders. And the girl that drives this car was very sweet. She gave me some stickers. Hell yeah. I try to spread positivity in my videos, but this car just pisses me off when I look at it.
Whoa, what the hell? Oh my God, brother, hold on.
Yeah, let's just move on. Thank God Artisan was only a few booths down to save my mood. These kits are beautiful, they fit perfectly and are so complementary to the factory body lines of the car, you would think that Toyota themselves designed them. When I pick up a GR one of these days, no question about it, it's getting a full Artisan kit. God, that hood is so beautiful. Look how perfectly this kit hugs the car, man. No weird gaps, just, OEM. But man, you are gonna have to pay a hefty price for that immaculate fitment. Now I could look at this piece of art all day, but it's time to move on to the actual car show. By far the best looking stance build in the lot, this black BRZ on some TEs rocking a Todoroki roof wing and a set of clear toms. Not my style, but I know a quality stance car when I see it. Beautiful build, just look at that, man, perfection. Simple red GR with the Tom's lip. The Modelista car next to it had a really interesting effect on the carbon hood, almost looked like kind of that lace material or lacing paint effect that they do to lowriders. I don't really know, but it was interesting. I've never seen anything like it. I think this car definitely wins our award today for the most vents. Kind of gives me Hyundai Genesis vibes. I like this bumper on this BRZ, but I can't remember what it's called. It's nothing crazy. I don't know why it's slipped my mind, but I'm sure someone in the comments can help you out if anybody's interested. And boys, I want to take this time to thank you for always blowing up my comments and helping each other out with questions and stuff. I love this little niche community we've been able to build over the past year. Thank you guys. Love y'all. Looks like this lad did a bit of red out on his logos. This bay was pretty interesting. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really know what I was looking at first. It's like, is that a supercharger sitting on the top? What is that? But it just turned out to be mostly aesthetic stuff. Some sort of Apexi covers and a big Blitz intake system. Also a lot of bracing, which is nice.
I like it when it goes deep.
This car's all blacked out. Something you don't see too often, a set of Watanabes on a new gen car. They actually make them in 18s now. I have yet to see them in person. I really want to. We have a couple more lightly like circuit styled cars with lip kits, nice wheels, big wings. And look at those bronze TC4s glistening in the morning rays. Here it is, the 14R60. Only 100 of these cars were ever made and only for the Japanese market. A lot of really cool aesthetic changes. The bumper and front fenders are wider. There are holes for an oil cooler that is included. Also right here, you can see the vent. And then this is different too. This is one of my favorite things about the car.
The badge? Oh, the reverse light?
Off center, looks
like,
cool.
It's kind of like, how can I say, all business, no style. You know what I mean?
That's some style, baby.
14R60.
A badge. Carbon roof, and if you guys want to learn more about these cars, I did make a video about them specifically, so yeah, check that out after this video if you want. This INGS Ings whatever kit is pretty damn cool. Love the blue as well, probably my favorite color for the car besides the black and white. Big old SARD wing on the trunk.
How was today, the 86 event that I so graciously took you to?
Well, first off, it was cool. And thank you, by the way, Marko, for taking me to this wonderful event. I enjoyed riding in your car. Admittedly, though, there were some cars here that look way cooler than your car.
Of course.
Hopefully we can fix that soon.
Mine's stock. What are you expecting?
No, there were some really cool cars here. I loved the GP sports cars especially. I don't know. Overall, like, great style. It's really cool to see like what they got going on over here in Japan, especially on this 8/6 day. What was your favorite car?
The orange Rocket Bunny one, for sure.
Really?
Yeah.
The one with the crazy like lifted rear?
Yeah, I mean, look, it's got some stance issues, but
It's a solid car.
it's a really good car.
And the headlights?
The headlights especially.
Crispy.
I'm gonna go steal them later.
All right, Marko. Thank you, and thank you guys for watching.
See you in the next one.
Bye-bye.